We're going into a holiday, so happy holidays for everybody in Canada, the United States, and all around the world. Big fan of TAAT Lifestyle and Wellness. And this is a company that hasn't disappointed. This is a company that has just had its personal best ever days as a public company. And I think it's time to think about where TAAT goes from here and talk about the success of this global giant and the news that is literally everywhere. Look at this news. I mean, everywhere I look now, I see TAAT. And it's crazy being the first one ever to talk about something and literally seeing it everywhere now. Look at this. TAAT is everywhere. It literally got news every single day. Everywhere I look now, every day, every day, everywhere I look, I see TAAT. It's like everywhere. Like, look at the news. It's everywhere. Yahoo Finance is talking about them. Philip Morris is talking about them. Everybody is talking about TAAT. Unbelievable. Unbelievable what TAAT Lifestyle and Wellness has done in 8 months. I can't think of another company that you can compare when you think about what this company has done in 8 months. And to think that Philip Morris is using words like beyond nicotine? I say pardon? Philip Morris using terms like beyond nicotine. Unbelievable. I can't believe what's coming. I can't believe what's happening, but the reality is it's happening. And I'm going through this Philip Morris article, and do you see what I see? Check this out. Philip Morris announces its target of at least $1 billion in net revenues from beyond nicotine products in 2025. Where did Philip Morris get the term beyond nicotine? Can someone tell me, please tell me, enlighten me. Where did Philip Morris get the term beyond nicotine? I would love to know. Let's do some investigative reporting. Where did Philip Morris get the term beyond nicotine when TAAT Lifestyle and Wellness created the term beyond tobacco? Now, all of a sudden, I see the term beyond nicotine in a Philip Morris press release. Things that make you go, doesn't it? And then we look at the stock. What did the stock do? Well, it just crushed it, going to $5 and a personal high this week. They haven't even announced their launch to online sales yet. That hasn't even been announced. And they've already just hit an all-time high. In fact, if we go all the way back to when I introduced TAAT to the world first, it was at 41 cents. So it is now officially, look, I even have the buy zones, buy here, sell here. I have it all marked up from the beginning. Look at this. Got it all marked up from the beginning. So it's all right here. It's all right here for everyone to see. We were the first ones ever to talk about TAAT Lifestyle and Wellness and bring it to the world. Check this out. This has been a champion of companies, and I'm so proud of everyone and all your success. Literally, members all over the world have made money with TAAT Lifestyle and Wellness. And the reality is they haven't even began to start doing online sales, which is coming. So the fact that the stock just hit $5 this week. And this company is literally all over the news. And they haven't even launched their online sales yet. What does that tell you is coming for TAAT? Remember I told you guys $10, right? Well, we hit 5. So does anyone think that 10 is not possible now? Not only is it possible, it's not even a matter of if anymore. Now it's a matter of when. Now, if you guys like this video, I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere, and subscribe. Now, remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. Always do your due diligence. Always do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live. Always invest in the best. The best is blessed. I believe TAAT Lifestyle and Wellness has the chance to be absolutely one of the best. Been saying it since day one, and all they've ever done is make me look good. So I have no reason to think that this will not continue. This has been an enormous success story for investors all over the world. Some investors are still holding this rocket. Some investors have made 6 figures, 5 figures, 4 figures. Some have made 7 figures on TAAT Lifestyle and Wellness. It has broken through every single major zone, and it has now hit an all-time high. Despite the fact that they have just started to do sales, despite the fact that they are literally just beginning, and that comes directly from the CEO himself, who I've personally sat down with. And now Philip Morris is using the term Beyond Tobacco in their press release. Why would Philip Morris be using the term Beyond Tobacco in their press release? Can somebody explain that to me? Don't you guys find that odd? Can somebody explain that to me? I'd just like to know. I need to know. Somebody, please explain. Somebody. Can somebody explain why Philip Morris is using the term beyond tobacco, beyond nicotine, when TAAT created the term and trademarked the term beyond tobacco? All of a sudden, Philip Morris is now using the term beyond nicotine. Where did that come from? Anybody know where that came from? You sold your TAAT to buy Nokia? Oh, that's gotta hurt. Philip Morris is getting sued by HCMC. Oh, wow. Saudi Brown says TAAT is the new world order of healthy smoking. Well, yeah, I mean, Philip Morris is using the term beyond nicotine, and TAAT trademarked the term beyond tobacco. Look at this article that was published. Philip Morris aims to turn its smoke-free products into a billion-dollar business by 2025. This is the article, and then you scroll down and it says that would make the Marlboro parents smoke-free and beyond nicotine products. They use the term beyond nicotine again. Where is this coming from? Now, let's also do a little bit more investigative reporting, since this is what I like to do best. Let's go meet the team, right? Let's meet the team at TAAT. Something's going on here. Something's going on here, guys, with Philip Morris. Because let's take a look at the team. Seti Coscarella. Where'd he come from? Seti moved to the world of tobacco at Philip Morris. Things that make you go, doesn't it? And let's take a look at some other members of the team. Tim Corkum. Where did he come from? Oh, a former executive at Philip Morris. Okay, let's continue. We know Joe Deegan did not come from Philip Morris, but he is the person who created this entire beyond tobacco phenomenon. It's the creator. Okay, I don't see Philip Morris from Michael Saxon. Oh, yes, he did. Look at this. Michael Saxon served in various positions for over 20 years with Altria and Philip Morris. That's 3 executives now on their team from Philip Morris. And let's continue. Is there any more? Okay, I don't believe we see Philip Morris there. And I don't believe Philip Morris there. But there are 3 members on TAAT's team that have a history with Philip Morris, including their CEO, Seti Coscarella. And then I go and I see these press releases from Philip Morris, and they're using the term beyond nicotine. So I call up TAAT. Say, guys, what's going on with this? They say to me, I can't tell you, Rich, but we're aware of it. That's all they said to me. They said, we can't tell you, but we're aware of it. What do you guys think that means? It definitely means something. Definitely means something. Philip Morris using the term beyond tobacco, and 3 ex-Philip Morris executives on the TAAT team. What does that mean? Then I see an article on Yahoo Finance. TAAT's at all-time highs, and everywhere I look, I see TAAT. Everywhere I look. Remember, imagine me being the first guy ever to talk about TAAT in the world, right? And now everywhere I look, all I see is TAAT. TAAT's Beyond Tobacco Cigarette attempting to become the next big CPG reinvention. This was an article printed yesterday on Yahoo Finance. In a world where reinvented customer packaged goods, CPG, of perceived unhealthy or environmentally harmful products are all the rage, TAAT Lifestyle and Wellness is attempting to forge its own niche by introducing a hemp-based substitute that mimics the experience of a traditional tobacco cigarette. The company is hoping to steal market share from big tobacco as well as grow sales organically. These are articles that are being written now about TAAT, which means the word is starting to spread. Word is getting out about TAAT, and more people are learning about TAAT Lifestyle and Wellness. There's a reason why the stock is at an all-time high, despite the fact that they've only announced 1 order of sales, which was only $150,000. And they haven't even started their online sales yet, which I believe will be an enormous catalyst and could potentially be days away from being launched. And then they got more revenues coming because obviously they're doing way more sales because they are growing. So when you think about the future potential of this company, it's astronomical. It's astronomical. And then there was more news. TAAT increases manufacturing output by 233% to over 57,000 cartons per month in response to sustained demand in Ohio. So how much revenue is that? What is 57,000 cartons a month? How much are they charging per carton? Does anybody know? Does anybody know how much they're charging per carton? What's the simple math? 57,000 cartons times what per month is what we can expect in sales. And it's going to be a lot bigger than the 150,000 that they got in their first order. In fact, okay, let me read some of your guys' messages. Little Turtle says, Rich, the stock Nostradamus. Hey, respect. Sandy Brown says, store locator is down, maybe big news coming. Yeah. a new online store. I hope they don't get bought out. I think that they will get bought out. And I think it's clear that it's probably going to be Philip Morris. And my prediction would be either Philip Morris or Altria, but Philip Morris being the first bet, because we got 3 guys that have come from Philip Morris on the team, including the CEO. I'm sure they still have some relationships there. I'm sure they still have some friends there. I'm sure they still have some connections there. They wouldn't have been able to pull this off as successfully as they have in 8 months and see the stock go up 1,000% since day one. There's no way they pull this off without a very, very strong team, a talented team, an efficient team, a capable team. This is officially now up 1,000% since we brought it to the world first pre-IPO at 41 cents. Congratulations to members all over the world. Okay, so we got some numbers. You guys are the best community in the world. Marco says 57,000 cartons times $40 a carton is around $2 million per month, and that's just the start. So their first order was 150,000. If their next order is $2 million, what's that going to do to the stock? What do you think that's going to do to the stock, guys? If we buy shares and the company gets bought, do we lose the shares? No. If the company gets bought, what will happen is they will get bought for a certain price. So let's just say you got your shares at $2 and the company gets bought at $10. You would get your shares at $10 and you get paid out a cash. You get cash payment for your shares at a specific price that is negotiated during the terms of the negotiation. So if they negotiate, let's say Philip Morris says we want to buy TAAT for $10 a share, you will get your shares at $10 a share, cashed out. Now, if they decide they want to stay public, you may get shares of Philip Morris. Or if they go private, you would then get cashed out. So it just depends on the terms of the deal. If a company gets acquired by a private company, typically you're going to get paid in cash. If it gets acquired by a public company, you're typically going to get paid in stock. And there will typically be some upside in the deal for the shareholders, so the shareholders don't immediately sell their shares. This is how it works. But what I'm trying to explain to you guys is TAAT is on the precipice of something special. TAAT is on the precipice of something great. This is a company that is only getting bigger. This is a company that's only getting better. This is a company who is growing exponentially. And I've sat down with Seti. We've done this before. We've sat down and talked about it. He's literally said, Rich, this is just the start. Let's read this. TAAT is pleased to announce that it is now being manufactured at a rate of more than 50,000. TAAT is pleased to announce that its flagship product, TAAT, is now being manufactured at a rate of more than 57,000 10-pack cartons per month, over 690,000 cartons per year, which reflects a 233% increase from a production rate of 12 pallets per month to 40 pallets per month as of this week. Epic. The increase was prompted by sustained demand for TAAT in Ohio, as well as anticipated demand for smokers aged 21 plus in other U.S. states who will be able to purchase TAAT online directly from the company when its e-commerce portal launches this quarter. I think it's going to be soon. I think that their e-commerce portal is going to be soon because this is a company that is doing things quickly. We're already halfway through the first quarter. So technically, worst case scenario, based on this press release, they're maybe 6 weeks away from online launching their store, but I believe it's going to be sooner. I believe it's sooner. Marco says 70 million shares, outstanding, tight float to the moon. Hey, what's up, Robert? How you doing, brother? No, your shares will not equal. If Philip Morris buys TAT, your shares will not equal the Philip Morris shares. That's not the way it works. So let's just say that TAT shares are, let's just say that Philip Morris is at $85 and Philip Morris acquires TAT at $8.50. There will be a conversion on how much you've invested. Let's say you invested 10 grand in TAT, you'll get 10 grand of Philip Morris shares. But there will be some upside in the arrangement so that you can make a little bit more, because it would make sense for the company to do that to keep shareholders happy. Otherwise, shareholders will typically sell their shares if they're not interested in the acquisition. So it makes sense for the companies to give a little juice to the investors to make sure they hold their shares. But you will not be getting $85 shares if you've got stock in a $2 stock or a $5 stock. You're not going to get a $5 stock and all of a sudden you're getting the same equal amount of shares at $85. That's not how it works. It's based on how much you've invested. So if you invest 10 grand at $2, you're going to get $10,000 worth of shares at $85. Does that make sense? Thank you guys for breaking down all of your information here. I mean, this is just a lot of research, guys. A lot of research and looking for a company that has an amazing team. This is one of the best management teams I've ever seen. And I've never really seen a company execute as quickly as these guys have. And if this is real and they're going to be able to announce 2 million in revenue, that is really exciting. For a company that's never announced more than 150,000 to all of a sudden jump to 2 million is a big jump. And the reality is that's just the beginning. So how big is it going to get? Let's take a look at the US side, because the US market is actually still trading, right? Let's see. So in the US, it's currently at 376, traded 269,000 shares. And you can see the trend is trending up for TAAT Lifestyle and Wellness. So yeah, like press release after press release, news after news, recent improvements to the company's processing facility in Las Vegas, Nevada, have enabled TAAT to produce a greater volume of Beyond Tobacco. The product's base material, which is refined in-house using a 14-step process, including a patented pending refinement technique. Additionally, the company has coordinated with its contract manufacturer, who also produces cigarettes for regional and global tobacco brands, to allocate additional production bandwidth to making TAAT in order to maintain the current output with the ability to scale further upward as needed. This is just the beginning, folks. After dispatching this week's second shipment of Beyond Tobacco on Friday, February 12, 2021, the company will have shipped a total of 9 pallets of base materials for the week of February 8th, 2021. TAAT Chief Executive Officer Seti Koskarela commented, "Now that we are in the execution phase on our roadmap to gaining penetration in the USD 814 billion global tobacco industry, manufacturing our product has become even more crucial to our success so that we can satisfy our proven demand with a consistent supply." Did you see that? These guys have been public for 8 months and they already have proven demand. That is a very key word. As we continue to place TAAT with tobacco retailers in Ohio, and as we prepare to launch the TAAT e-commerce portal this quarter, that is going to be so big. People will be able to order online. Epic. Epic, epic, epic. We have taken proactive steps to ensure a strong supply of TAAT is always on hand to fill orders, with more in the pipeline. More importantly, this has provided us the opportunity to begin forming standard operating procedures for scaling our manufacturing resources even further, which I believe could prove valuable in the near future. This is why they are breaking their personal best. This is only getting bigger. This is only getting better. Huge for TAAT. TAAT Lifestyle and Wellness has engaged Think Inc. marketing data and email services to provide and manage a public relations campaign for the company to increase public awareness of the company and its products, services, and securities. In connection with the engagement, the company has entered into a public relations services agreement with Think Inc., pursuant to which it will primarily be tasked with providing the following services: carrying out the public relations campaign to increase public awareness of the company and its products, services, and securities. I think this is huge because the reality is, if a company wants to grow, they need to be willing to spend some money to advertise and build their name and build their brand in the marketplace. TAAT understands the importance of marketing. This is why we see a company that is growing so quickly. It's massive. Carrying out the public relations campaign to increase public awareness of the company and its products, services, and securities. The services agreement has a 6-month term effective February 8, 2021, with a total payment value of $200,000 USD. They are hiring people all over the place. This is helping create more visibility. They're spending cash, not shares, cash, which means you're just getting new eyeballs and new potential investors looking at this company every single day. TAAT Lifestyle and Wellness has also engaged MCM Consulting to provide and manage a public relations campaign for the company to lead digital marketing campaigns with an objective of attracting interest in the company with TAAT product. In connection with the engagement, the company has entered into a corporate advisor agreement with MCM Consulting, pursuant to which it will primarily be tasked providing the following services: in-house production of written content, cultivation of engagement through direct communication channels such as SMS and email, as well as social media. The services agreement has a 6-month term for $60,000 USD. They are engaging groups consistently, which is why so many people are looking at this company and why we see the stock up 1,000% and why we see the revenue growing and why you see the companies growing. They're doing all the right things. They're doing all the right things and everybody's talking about them. It's not by mistake. This is what happens when you have a team of experts that know how to execute with precision, flawless precision. Article after article, everybody's talking about TAAT. Everybody's talking about TAAT. And why? Because this is a company that has a plan. See, in business, you don't plan to fail. You fail to plan. And TAAT is proving to be an expert in execution. That's why we see the stock going up, investors all over the world making money. We see the growth in their demand only getting bigger, only getting more robust, only getting stronger. And then there's this news that just came out. Seeking Alpha blog post details growth of alternatives to incumbent CPG products in February 11th article about TAAT and beyond tobacco. Everybody's talking about TAAT. Everybody. TAAT Lifestyle and Wellness is pleased to announce it has received new media coverage with a well-known finance publication after a feature in Forbes on February 3rd, 2021. In a February 11, 2021 blog article published on Seeking Alpha, recent patterns in the consumer packaged goods CPG industry were discussed, in which analogues to popular products, types, example, meat, alcohol, have gained market share seemingly due to the element of choice they provide to customers and consumers. The blog article notes that the company's flagship product, TAAT, appears to fit into the pattern as an alternative to tobacco cigarettes for smokers age 21 plus, which is already providing and proving popular in the tobacco category with continually growing retail sales in Ohio, which is where they started. It's the only place they've started so far. TAAT, which is offered in original, smooth, and menthol, contains no nicotine or tobacco and is made with Beyond Tobacco, a proprietary base material which undergo. See that word proprietary? They've trademarked the term. Why would Philip Morris be using the term beyond nicotine? And like I said, I spoke to TAAT about this, and they said they couldn't comment. So I would not be shocked to hear some type of statement about that in the future. A proprietary base material which undergoes a patent-pending refinement technique to taste and smell similarly to actual tobacco. Genius. You know the thing I love about TAAT? They got no competition. There's nobody else. You know, when you talk about cannabis stocks, there's 400 of them. You talk about psychedelic stocks, there's like 20 of them. You talk about plant-based food stocks, plant-based stocks, there's like maybe 20 to 40 of them. Gold stocks, hundreds of those. I mean, there's competition. Who's TAAT's competition? Does TAAT have competition? Is there competition for TAAT out there? I don't know. Founded in 2004, Seeking Alpha is a finance media portal with a staff of more than 60 editors. Seeking Alpha offers an immersed ecosystem of news, insights, and analytics through its website, video content, email marketing, and podcasts. With over 2.2 billion page views per year, 69% growth year over year, Seeking Alpha visitors spend an average of 15 minutes on the website during each visit, which is 4 times the average visit duration of Economist, Barron's, and Wall Street Journal. I agree. I do like Seeking Alpha. They're really good. In February 11, 2021, Seeking Alpha blog post, it was stated that non-alcoholic beer, another reinvented consumer product category, has grown to become a USD 18 billion market in 2020 based on a similar value proposition to TAAT. Moreover, the article highlighted the successful new players in the CPG space who are offering an analog product. Example, Beyond Meat, were able to attain desirable market share without defeating its competitors altogether, with many opportunities for TAAT to complement tobacco cigarettes in the purchasing patterns of smokers aged 21 plus. The blog article indicated the viability of TAAT is not necessarily dependent on displacing its competition, which I agree. Why can't they just coexist? How big would that be? TAAT Chief Executive Officer Seti Coscarella commented, "It is an honor for TAAT to keep getting media attention as we introduce our product line to smokers age 21 plus in the United States to offer them a better choice. Since December 2020, we have been placing TAAT in tobacco retailers across the state of Ohio, with several stores having sold out and reordered in just a matter of weeks." That's right. Sold and reordered in a matter of weeks. Although TAAT has already been mentioned in various regional and niche publications, coverage in outlets and reach a much wider audience is very validating both of the TAAT product itself as well as the company as a whole. I believe the Seeking Alpha author did an excellent job of painting a macro level picture of the CPG and tobacco industries in today's article, also explaining where TAAT could fit in among other products that have taken a novel approach to capturing market share through reinvented formulations that provide what consumers ultimately want most, that is choice. There we go. And this is what I mean. I just don't see another company out there that is able to execute like that. The news just keeps getting bigger and better. And I'm looking at a stock that's sitting at $4.77. And when I first sat down with TAAT and they told me this idea and they told me it was at a 41-cent stock, I remember sitting there and telling them that I think this could be a $10 stock. And I remember them looking at me and saying, yeah, I think so too. And now they're at $4.77 in 8 months. It's absolutely wild. Love to know what you guys think. Now, remember, past performance is not an indication of future results. We can't guarantee this is going to continue to go up, but I believe with all the catalysts coming that there's a very good chance that it will. Remember, past performance is not an indication of future results. We are at all-time highs for TAAT. Where it goes from here, I can't tell you where it goes from here. But my opinion is growing company, growing revenue, tight share structure, strong management team, money in the bank. To me, this is a home run. Love to know what you guys think. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live, bringing the winners. We bring them to you first. TAAT Lifestyle and Wellness. Congratulations to everyone all over the world. Another big winner brought to you first from your boy Rich. Stay tuned. I got some more huge things coming. Stay tuned. This is just the beginning for TAAT. Okay. This is just the beginning for TAAT. And I'm going to say this again. I believe this is a $10 stock. When it gets there, I have no idea. Did I expect it to be at $4.77 in 8 months? No, I didn't. So it's already a huge success. Congratulations to everyone who's got in on the stock. But I believe this is a story that's really just beginning to be told. Have a great weekend. Hope everybody has a fantastic holiday. This is Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. Peace. Just gonna do some more digging into TAAT Lifestyle and Wellness. Game changer. Disruptor. Big winner. I'm out.